Welcome to Los Angeles, the city of angels. You know, when you think of this place, few things come to mind. How about the sunshine, Hollywood? Don't forget about the traffic, especially on the 405. But I'm going to tell you, the road to some intriguing boxing action is going to run right through Showtime Championship Boxing Saturday night. You're looking live inside the Doubletree Civic Plaza. It's the site for today's weigh-in for Saturday night's triple header. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Custer. Welcome to SHO Sports Press Pass Live. And, of course, we want to give you an exclusive opportunity to join in on the conversation. All you've got to do for today's event, go to our website at SHO.com/sports. We want to hear your comments, maybe the questions you have for the fighters. You know, I may pose some of those questions to the fighters after their weigh-in. Just go to our website. And what an exciting and intriguing fight card we have coming your way on Showtime Championship Boxing Saturday night. We've got the former two-division world champion, Devon Alexander, stepping into the ring against Jesus Soto Karass, hard-hitting, good puncher there. And in the co-feature, you have the undefeated Gary Russell Jr. taking on the Ukrainian sensation Vasyl Lomachenko. Many consider Lomachenko one of the greatest amateur boxers to ever do it. And then in the main event, you've got the return of the GOAT. Robert Guerrero steps into the ring against Yoshihiro Kamegai, the hard-hitting young man out of Japan. So it is an intriguing triple header you certainly don't want to miss. Now, this weigh-in, getting ready to start, but we want you to join in on the conversation. Go to our website at SHO.com/sports. We want to hear your comments, opinions, even the questions you may have for some of these fighters. After they weigh in, I'm going to pose some of your questions to those fighters. These guys are ready to weigh in, so let me send things over to one of the best in the business. Here's the always classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you to the official weigh-in for our big fight card coming away tomorrow night at the StubHub Center in Carson, California. And it's all brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, and AT&T Rethink Possible. Well, fans, our opening Showtime Championship boxing attraction is an attraction scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing featuring super welterweights. First, we invite up to the stage with a record of 28 wins, 9 losses, and 3 draws. He has 18 wins coming by way of knockout from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, introducing Jesus Soto Karass. And his opponent's record stands at 25 wins, 2 losses with 14 knockouts. Here is the two-division former world champion from St. Louis, Devon Alexander the Great. And now, ladies and gentlemen, first up to the scale. Now fighting out of North Hollywood, California, by way of Los Mochis, the perennial top contender. Please welcome Jesus Soto Karass onto the scale. £148 for Jesus Soto Karass, 148 pounds. And out to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, ranked the IBF number 6 current world welterweight contender, the former two-division world champion, Devon Alexander the Great. 148 1/4 pounds for Devon Alexander, 148 1/4 pounds.
This will be an intriguing fight as these guys get ready to face off. Of course, Devon Alexander lost that IBF welterweight championship title to Sean Porter back in December of last year. Interesting thing for Soto Karass, this will be the first time he's facing a lefty in nearly like 9 years. It's been 25 fights, he said it's been since he's faced a lefty. Let's watch these two face off.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. 10 rounds of action in the super welterweight division. Jesus Soto Karass, Devon Alexander.
Mutual respect by both guys. It should be one heck of a fight between Devon Alexander and Jesus Soto Karass. Joining me now to talk about this fight is the former two-division world champion himself, Devon Alexander. You talked a lot about you need to make a statement Saturday night. What does that mean?
Well, go out there and beat this guy and beat him convincingly and look good doing it.
What does that mean? Does that mean stopping him or just putting on a good show?
Well, you know, skills pays bills, but if I see the knockout and I smell blood, I'm going to go for it. So, you know, that's the name of the game. So I'm going to be smart first, and if I see the knockout, I'm going for it.
We're doing something a little exciting here. We're going to take questions from people from Facebook and Twitter, and we just got one in here. Kevin Saunders from Facebook, thank you very much for your question, says, are you surprised you handled, he says, Marcos Maidana, and he gave Floyd such a tough fight? Do you think if you guys fought again, it would be a much closer fight?
No, it'd be the same result. Same result, you know. It'd be even worse the next time, you know, because I already beat him, so I know how to beat him. It'd be even worse the next time.
Did his improvement surprise you at all?
Well, you know, it depends on who you talk to on his improvement, but, I mean, I didn't see any improvement. It's just, you know, Floyd didn't do what he was supposed to do. But if we fought again, it'd be the same.
There he is, Devon Alexander, the former two-division world champion. Best of luck to you Saturday night. Thank you very much. All right, let's turn things back over to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, our next fight we're going to weigh in is a world title special attraction, 12 rounds of.
Welcome back. Due to some technical difficulties with the power, we lost some power there from our weigh-in, but I want to tell you Vasyl Lomachenko and Gary Russell Jr. both made weight. Joining me now, Vasyl Lomachenko right now. Of course, you're fighting for that vacant WBO featherweight title. What should we expect to see from him? And of course, Igis will translate for us Saturday night that maybe we didn't see from him when he fought Orlando Salido.
Как ты думаешь, что мы увидим в этом бою от тебя, что мы не видели в бою, когда ты боксировал Солида?
Ну, я думаю, что это будет большее количество ударов, это точно, и больше атакующих действий.
I'm gonna try to throw much more punches, and it's gonna be much more movement in the ring.
We talked with Gary Russell Jr. in the fighter meeting. He just said, quite simply, he's going to whoop him. What is his response?
Герри Рассел сказал, что он как бы избьет тебя. Какой у тебя будет респонс на это? Как ты прокомментируешь его?
Да говорить можно все, что угодно. Главное, чтобы у тебя слова не расходились с действиями, что, я думаю, произойдет завтра у него.
He can tell anything he wants, but the most important thing is you need to do whatever you say it. And I think it's not going to happen for him tomorrow. That.
We got a question here from Twitter. This one comes from Rich Marotta. We thank you for your question. He wants to know what gives Vasyl confidence that he can beat Gary Russell Jr.
Твоя уверенность, что ты можешь его победить? В чем твоя уверенность, что ты можешь его победить?
Я не буду сейчас называть качества, какие у меня есть, каких у меня нету. Просто я уверен в том, что я могу это сделать.
I can't say, or I'm not going to comment whatever I'm going to do to beat him, but I'm just very confident.
Best of luck to you Saturday night against Gary. That's Vasyl Lomachenko. All right, let's turn things back over to Jimmy Lennon Jr. All right. You just heard Vasyl. He just said he's very confident. What should we expect from you Saturday night?
The same thing you always see: speed, power, explosiveness, a tremendous amount of boxing IQ. We ready. You never want to get in the ring with a fighter that doesn't feel as though he has an opportunity of winning the fight. Takes the fun out of it.
He said basically you've talked a lot before this fight. He doesn't want to talk. He says he wants to see you prove it Saturday night. Give me your response.
I most definitely will. Yeah, it wasn't honestly no disrespecting Lomachenko. We just pretty much was being 100% honest on what we felt as far as his development as a professional. You know, just the difference from the amateur pedigree to making the transition over to professional. So we'll see. We most definitely will prove it come tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you think this is a fight that will go the distance Saturday night, or do you see a stoppage?
It depends. If he's a little rambunctious and want to think he's going to have the opportunity to take the action and dictate the pace, then the fight might end early. You know, if he wants to close the distance and exchange, it might end early. You know, if not, then we're prepared to go the full duration of the 12 rounds, but we'll win a unanimous decision.
He's the undefeated Gary Russell Jr. Best of luck to you Saturday night.
Man, I appreciate it.
There he is. Of course, he's fighting for that vacant WBO featherweight title. Let's send things over now to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
All right, fans, here we go. We're ready to bring out our fighters in our main event. 12 rounds of action in a welterweight special attraction. Once again, brought to you courtesy of Golden Boy Promotions and Showtime. This bout brought to you in conjunction with Taken Promotions. It is sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, and AT&T Rethink Possible. All right, fans, here we go. First, with a record of 24 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, he has 21 knockouts. Please welcome the hard-hitting contender from Tokyo, Japan, Yoshihiro Kamegai. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 31 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw with 2 no contests, he has 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Making his return to the ring, please welcome the 2-division world champion from Gilroy, California, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And now up to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, ranked the IBF number 7 welterweight in the world, Yoshihiro Kamegai. Kamegai weighs in at 146 3/4 pounds. 146 3/4 pounds for Kamegai. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's ready to step onto the scale. Proudly representing the Bay Area, please welcome the former world champion, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Robert Guerrero weighs in at a ready 146 pounds.
Quick note for you here. This is just the 4th time that Kamegai is fighting here in the United States. In fact, his only loss happened right here in Carson, California, back in June 8th of last year. He lost to Johan Perez. After that fight, he moved right back to Japan. Guerrero, of course, coming off that year-long, 13 months to be exact, layoff. He signed on with CrossFit. Said he's been doing CrossFit. It helped him with his stamina, his speed, and he feels a lot more powerful. Guerrero's last fight against Floyd Mayweather, that happened in May of last year. In fact, that was Floyd's first fight back once he had gotten out of jail. Mutual respect by both men. Both of these guys have talked about this fight is all about making a statement. Kamegai wants to make a statement. Of course, here in the United States, Guerrero making a statement saying that he is indeed back. Kamegai, in fact, said he expects a lot of exchanges in this fight. We're going to talk to both of these men as they prepare for this fight. Let's start with Yoshihiro Kamegai. Nobu will do the translation for us. How important is it for him to have a great showing Saturday night, considering this was the place where he suffered his first loss?
それはもちろんのこと、もういい試合を見せ、その上で勝ちます。
I'm going to show a great fight, and I'm going to win.
What kind of fight should we expect, not out of you, but out of both of you guys Saturday night?
どんな試合を両選手から期待できると思いますか、私たち。
いや、ファーストラウンドからラストラウンドまでずっとアクション満載の試合になるでしょう。
Action-filled rounds, every round from the first to the last.
There you hear it, Yoshihiro Kamegai. Best of luck to you Saturday night.
Kamegai.
Kamegai, thank you very much. Okay, got you. How about that as he gets ready to prepare for Robert Guerrero. Let's talk to Robert Guerrero now, as he, again, it's been 13 months since he's been in the ring. He's got new management signed on with Al Heyman, but he's ready. Look, he's even got CrossFit now. He says he expects an action fight and expects to win. Give me your response.
Everybody expects to win. I'm coming to win too. I'm excited, man. I got teamed up with CrossFit, and I've been doing a lot of crazy workouts and just getting my body fit. Man, but I'm ready to go. It's been a year. I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there, execute my game plan, and do what I do. Everybody knows every time I come to fight, it's an exciting fight.
What did you learn? It's been a while since that Floyd fight. What did you learn from that fight that you can take into this fight Saturday night?
I learned a lot, not just in the ring, but outside of the ring about myself. And, just went back and assessed, the whole fight and everything, training camp. And, there's a lot of changes that need to be made. Not changes, with coaching or anything, but stuff added. So we added in CrossFit, and, we did a lot of, the experience with Floyd. I mean, being in that mega fight with Floyd Mayweather, I mean, it really ups your game. And, and also, too, I found out, man, I got that type of power where Floyd Mayweather do not want to stand in front of.
We got a couple of questions for you. First one comes from Facebook, is from Chico Hamed. He says, Robert, you last fought in May of 2013. Why so long of a layoff, and what have you been doing in that time to prepare for your comeback?
Thanks for the question, Chico, but, there's a lot of stuff, on the outside of boxing, with contracts and stuff like that, kind of kept me out for a bit. But, it gave me a good rest. And, while I was off, staying in shape, I've been doing a lot of CrossFitting and, a lot of different things in the boxing gym, getting back to my old style, back on my game, back on my toes, boxer, puncher, and not just a guy that walks guys down. There's been a lot added to my game, while I was on that break.
Last question comes from Aaron Collins from Facebook. Thank you very much, Aaron. He says, Robert, what do you feel is your best tool for defeating Kamegai?
You got to use everything. You can't expect the same fighter every fight. So you got to use all your tools, and that's what I'm coming to do, is put all my tools together. But everybody knows a great jab, it gets you through everything.
All right, Robert Guerrero back in the ring after a 13-month layoff. Can't wait to see you Saturday night. Thanks for the time.
Hey, thank you. Thank all the fans for checking it out Saturday night.
There you have it. You heard Kamegai say he expects a lot of exchanges and an exciting fight Saturday night, and it is a triple header, and it all comes your way Saturday night on Showtime. Championship Boxing, Robert Guerrero, Yoshihiro Kamegai, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Programming note for you, don't forget, next Friday, June 27th at 9 o'clock Eastern, it is episode 1 of All Access, Canelo versus Lara. An intriguing behind-the-scenes look at both of those camps. And make sure you mark your calendars for Saturday, July 12th at 9 o'clock Eastern, when two of the light middleweights best in the world step into the squared circle. It's Canelo Alvarez against Erislandy Lara. You can see it live on Showtime, pay-per-view at 9 o'clock Eastern. Boy, it has been a great event and a great weigh-in here. And again, for all the latest updates, if you want to comment, you got questions, we want to hear them. Go to our website. All you got to do is go to show.com/sports. And of course, you can also join in on the conversation for this fight. Just use the hashtag Guerrero Kamegai. That's going to do it for today's weigh-in. Should be an exciting triple header over on Showtime Championship Boxing Saturday night. I'm Brian Custer. Thanks for watching SHO Sports Press Pass Live.